Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Plo with Options Snipers, and I've got extremely exciting news for you guys. We've got a potential 1000% gainer coming up this coming week, and this is GWAC, which is Digital World Acquisition, and it is up over 60% on the week with another 10% added today and 6% again in the after hours market. So what we're looking for in this case to get a great price on it for puts, long-term puts, would be to spike up in the morning. So if it can either go up or stay where it is at market open, I'm gonna load up on puts, maybe a week or two expiration, because the whole idea with this is that if Donald Trump goes and says that he is running for president, then it's going to explode. It'll be 100% loss for us, and it'll just be altogether not a good trade. But if he says he's not going to, which so far appears like the most obvious scenario, if he says he's not going to, it's going right back down to the 1760s level. So that is their potential 1000% trade, and that'll all happen in one day. It'll be November 15th. So guys, watch out. I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be live where he announces his run. If it is, then I will definitely be watching it, and as soon as he gives his answer, I'll trade accordingly, calls to the upside and puts to the downside. Right now, I'm just saying puts because I think it's more realistic, especially since this is more based on emotion, just because it's one big assumption. So it's no 100% confirmed news, and that's the only reason that I'd say puts seem like a better idea. To me, just personally looking at the chart, it looks like a Bed Bath & Beyond situation where it did get pumped from the upside of this current market, where we saw SPY up 6% this week alone, and then actually even more than 6.5%. So it's rising because of that. And it dipped because there is no news that's been announced yet. So what I'm thinking is that if we can open up, hopefully I'm thinking like 5% up. It's up 6% in after hours, but it's probably going to come down a little with SPY gapping down. If we can see 5, maybe even 4%, I take 4% up. I'll load up on puts and just carry those. I think they expire on the 18th. That sounds about right. So yeah, because today's the 11th. So they expire on the 18th, which means it'll be 3 days of waiting. And if for some reason Trump says that he will be running this upcoming election, then I'll just switch to calls. So these puts will go down 100%. It'll be a 100% loss, but calls could potentially print. And if he says he's not, puts are going to skyrocket. So here's what's going to happen. We could take, if our entry is here, actually it's going to be even higher because we're up in the pre-market. So if our entry's here, we could potentially see the stock explode. I'm talking like destroy this resistance. I'm thinking it'll hit at the very least 35. At the very least 35. So it could explode out here, even above, like out here. And then, of course, it's going to come down in the next, let's say, like 6 months. It will come down. There's no preventing it. Even with the market trending up, it will still drop. I just personally wouldn't think that there's enough volatility to do puts. So we're looking at a short-term move. It'll either explode to the upside, or it's going to come right back down exactly to where we were before. And you can see that in the past. Actually, very recently, we've had these spikes. Let's check the year-to-date. Let's do the year-to-date chart. So you can see we have these spikes where it's basically one giant wick, and these are actual candles, but every time we spiked, we've had an even bigger loss, and so that's what I'm looking at. If we can continue this trend of actually just getting rejected super quickly, almost as soon as the move started, you can see here, basically every single one of these spikes here in this little uptrend got rejected super quickly. So I'm thinking, that the same thing happens this time. And if not, if he does say that he's running for president, it's fine. We'll take a loss, but I think it will be totally worth it to try. So I'll update you guys if I got filled tomorrow. That's what I'll be looking for. If it's up 5, even 4%, I'll go ahead and get in on puts in the morning and potentially average in. So guys, that is my trading plan for this coming Monday. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys get a lot of helpful information from this video, I 100% recommend checking out our Discord, where we live trade every single day. We post trading alerts so you guys can get filled as soon as we do. You can see exactly what we're trading, the exact times, the exact contract even, and you'll know when we trim and when we end up closing. And you guys can ask any questions you want, so it really is a great opportunity that I would totally check it out if I were you. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and like always, have a great day.